Alright, tactics. Allow you to change how each party member will act during their turn. Okay, now we can actually direct each party member. I was wondering about that. Direct commands allow you to take control of their actions. Act freely, the party member will choose the best course of action according to the situation. Full assault, the party member will prioritize attacking. Or conserve SP. They'll choose an action while saving a SP. Heal support, the party member will prioritize HP and focus on recovery. Or direct commands, the party member will act according to the player's input. Okay, well the safest option is just to make it player input.
Oh.
You know when you hit an enemy's weak point and they fall down? Some of them look so funny like that, it almost makes me want to laugh. But wouldn't it be so funny if we got attacked while we were laughing, huh? Want to get going? I'm ready when you are. Let me think about it. Can I go in here yet? I can. I can go back in here again.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. I have been anticipating your arrival. The time has come for you to wield your power.
And this time it actually was on my own volition that I came here.
My role is to create new personas.
Oh, is this the fusion part?
By merging multiple persona cards together, they can be reborn into a new form. One could call it a fusion of personas.
There is much hidden potential within your persona abilities. We've never had a guest show this much promise in the past.
Indeed. And by establishing social links, you may be able to create even stronger personas as well. Oh ho! This shall prove to be most interesting. To that end, as you accumulate cards, please bring them to me.
If you wish to learn more about fusing personas in greater detail, then come talk to me so that I may give you some hints. I will assist you to the best of my ability.
Okay, yeah, I would like to learn more about what it actually means to fuse them. You can borrow Igor's power to fuse new personas in the Velvet Room. Fusing personas is crucial in overpowering enemy shadows. First, try fusing the personas in your possession. Got it.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
How may I help you today? Talk. Fusion basics. Okay, let's learn.
Let me answer that for you.
My rule is to create new personas. By fusing, yeah, a new one will merge. When it's created, it tends to be of higher level. However, for personas that are fused will be lost. That's a problem. Since the process requires multiple personas, you'll be left with fewer than you had before. And it might be good to have multiple, just in case I need to deal with some weak point. Which powers will you forsake in order to gain new ones? It's up to you to decide. Okay.
Let me answer
A persona is the power of your soul, which thrives on the bonds you have with others. It's only natural that social links affect the strength of your persona. If you establish a social link in the same arcana as the persona you wish to create, then that persona will receive power from the social link and level up. The amount of power it will receive depends on the rank of the social link. I see. So if you fuse... So basically, personas that are linked to a person that we're close to are stronger. In some cases, your persona may even surpass your own level. You understand now how important they are to persona users? Yeah. So what happens if they surpass our level? Dyad fusion.
Answer that for
The
you.
most basic type of fusion would be merging two personas together. Generally, persona fusion exhibits predictable patterns depending on their kind of involved. By making good use of this pattern, you'll be able to create persona of your choosing. There are a number of combinations, however, that do not follow convention, so there's some rules. For example, when fusing personas of the same arcana, the best way to learn is to experiment on your own. That's
Very
scary
well.
though, because I could make a huge mistake. Search fusion will allow you to conduct a wide search on which personas you can fuse. With search fusion, you'll be able to view a list of personas that you can create from the personas in your possession. This way, you'll be able to check and compare different combinations of personas, even if the result is the same. Other than that, you may also find it useful to check personas that you've yet to encounter. Hope you'll make good use of it. That's very important. Okay.
Very well.
Special fusion. Let me briefly explain the conceptions that involve 3 or more personas. These fusions are a tad complex, you see. They'll only be available once you have obtained specific personas. Though it will take much time and effort, the personas you can fuse with it will be well worth it. Most importantly, personas created through these special fusions cannot be acquired by any other method. That in itself makes the endeavor worthwhile. Okay, so there's special ones that have to be fused. Skill inheritance.
Very well.
A new persona born from fusion may at times be able to inherit skills from the composite one, so you don't necessarily lose all their abilities. In other words, it's possible to give a persona skills that could never learn on its own. You should keep this in mind when attempting to create your own powerful persona. The mechanisms of skill inheritance are not yet fully understood, but there are two key points I'd like to share with you. First, the more skills the original persona possesses, the more skills the resulting persona can inherit. Second, different personas have different strengths and weaknesses regardless of the skills they can inherit. Okay. You keep that in mind. So basically, if a persona is not good at doing lightning attacks, and you force it to inherit a lightning attack, it's not really going to be very useful. I think that's what they're saying.
Let me answer that.
Allow me to explain more about skill inheritance. For each persona, there are skills that can be inherited and those that cannot. I believe it'll be difficult to inherit skills with affinities that are of the persona's weakness. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That's what I was just saying. But some personas have fewer inheritable attributes than others. Even more rare are personas that can inherit any skill, although they do exist. You'll learn more and more by and by as you experiment with its fusion. Incense cards.
Very well.
Incense cards has the ability to enhance your persona's abilities. These enhancements can be passed on to new personas through fusion. As for which cards to use and which abilities to enhance, you'll learn more and more by and by as you experiment with them. So there's incense cards that you use during fusion accidents.
Let me answer.
I regret to inform you this, but our powers are not perfect. Although rare, there are times when the cards may be incorrectly positioned. When this occurs, it may result in an accident. The created persona will most likely be different from what we anticipated. Do not forgive us if such an incident does occur. Does that mean it will create a random persona? Could that actually be a good accident? Changing skills.
Let me.
In rare cases, a persona's skills may change during fusion. Oftentimes, the skills will change to ones of similar level. However, in some cases, they may even change to higher level skills. Hopefully, luck is on your side and all goes well. I urge you to first give careful consideration before making an attempt. A lot of RNG in this, which is scary. Likelihood of unforeseen events.
Let me answer that for
Unforeseen consequences. As with all things, there are certain days where the unforeseen may occur more frequently. The same goes for when we conduct persona fusions. Depending on the phase of the moon, skill changes and fusion accidents are more likely to occur. Oh! Furthermore, the odds of the unexpected happening increase when repeatedly fusing personas. Do keep this in mind. Okay, so most likely I'm going to want to wait until a full moon or something before I start fusing personas. And I also shouldn't do it multiple times in one day. That's what I got from that. Or maybe I should be doing it during a new moon as well. Or maybe that's a horrible idea, I don't know. Skill cards. Skill cards let you teach skills sealed within them to any persona. Okay, so I understand that. So it's like a Pokemon TM thing. For example, if you want to use an Agi card on a persona, then that persona will learn the Agi, or Agi, or Agility, or whatever it is. If the skill is one that cannot be, or if the skill is one that cannot be passed down through fusion, it seems that personas can learn them via skill cards. Also, if the persona you wish to choose skill has already 8 skills in its current repertoire, you'll be able to choose a skill to discard. Yeah, makes sense. I've also heard there's skill cards that can be duplicated, or that skill cards can be duplicated somewhere. That's good. It'd be best for you to learn about that yourself through trial and error. See, the trial and error part is what scares me, though. Compendium.
I can answer.
Personas emerge from the sea of your soul, and they're all recorded within the Persona Compendium. Once you've obtained a new persona, it will be automatically registered to the Compendium, no matter the method of acquisition. Personas can be summoned from the Compendium at any time once registered, even those that have been released. Please note, though, that there will be a fee for summoning a persona from the Compendium. So, you can get personas back? Like maybe even after you fuse them? The stronger the persona, the more it'll cost. Such is the way of the world. I like that, though. There's actually a way to undo mistakes. Although it costs money. Registering personas.
Allow me to explain.
You may also re-register a persona that had already been registered. This will update its records in the compendium. Let us know anytime you want to update the records of a persona that you've trained. So basically you save a version of it, like with its different skills. Oh, and no need to worry, there are no fees for registering personas. Okay. And then effect on social links.
I can answer.
Personas are like masks representing your soul. Depending on the time and circumstance, you can freely switch between them. Things will go more smoothly for you if you manage to make the most of your personas. For example, if you bring a persona of the same arcana as the social link you're meeting, I'm sure that they, who don the same mask, will allow for a deeper bond to form. Use this information wisely. So that it means it matters what persona I have equipped when I'm just out and about talking to people?
How may I assist you?
I don't want to fuse personas right now. I'm gonna leave for now. We'll wait on that. We'll wait on that. Fascinating. Wait, actually, hold on. I changed my mind. I want to go to the menu at least to see what it looks like, because I want to see if there's any more information in it. Wait, what? She gave me a free Twilight fragment? As a reward for raising your social stats or establishing social links.
I'm
Okay.
looking forward to it.
I still cannot foresee the limits of your potential and look forward to witnessing you grow even further.
How may I assist you?
I may be of assistance. Okay, now let me see this. What does this menu look like? Fusion, summon, registration.
Registering personas?
Okay, so I can register these. What does that mean?
Is overwriting acceptable?
Register this persona to the compendium? Sure.
I've completed registration.
Okay, so it's saved. Wait, what? I'll just register all.
Register it to the compendium? All registered.
Okay, and that doesn't
This is your progress so far.
break anything, right? Okay, so I could resummon Orpheus for 2,300. Or this one for 2,200. So it's actually giving me a monetary value for how much each of my personas is worth.
Browse to your heart's content.
And there's multiple versions of each of these personas. Like, and maybe at different levels or different ratings. Star, Moon, Sun, Judgment, Eon, Fool, Magician, Priestess, Empress, Hierophant, Lovers, Chariot, Justice, Hermit, Fortune, Strength, Hanged, Death, Temperance, Devil, Towers. Okay.
Browse to your heart's
Interesting.
content. Please
That's for
take a
summoning
look.
them. And then for
Now,
fusion,
let's begin.
normal spread, advanced spread, scrying spread?
Well then, shall we take a look?
By status, unregistered, what? Magician, Nekomata, material? Does this consume them?
This persona is powerful.
That person is powerful, you say. S-Link bonus? What? Rakunda? Magician Nekomata. Strength, magic, endurance, agility, luck. Fire damage, lowers one foe's defense for 3 turns. Interesting. So, I think what it's saying is I could merge the two I have to get that one, to get the Magician.
This would be a wise choice.
Power Slash. Okay, we're not going to do that right now.
We look.
I think it's too important to have more than one at my disposal.
Hey!
I wish there was a convenience store inside Tartarus. They could have all kinds of stuff and we wouldn't have to worry about going hungry. I wish the Kirijo group would really make one here. Well, let's get going. Don't hesitate to retreat if you're feeling exhausted. It's best not to overexert yourself. A real leader knows when to surrender. I'll stay here and provide support. Is there anything I can do for you? Check progress. The furthest you've gotten is floor 2. Please explore as much of Tartarus as you can. Anything else? Nope. Alright, and I'm looking at it. We're all full health and have full SP. So that's really good to see.
Oh, that reminds me.
Let's discuss our first goal for this exploration. According to our research, Tartarus is divided into several different regions. If we continue to climb the tower, then we'll eventually reach a spot that leads to a new area. Reaching that spot should be our first goal.
All right.
Are you all ready? Yep. Remember, don't push yourself too hard. You can always use the teleporters to return. You can always go back to the highest floor you've reached that day. Oh, I didn't know that. Yes, take this. If you ever find yourselves in danger, don't hesitate to use them. Medical powder, revival bead, a gem. That's all from my end. Good luck. So we have a lot of items now. Each floor's dimensions may vary, but don't feel compelled to explore every inch of each new layout. Rushing directly for the stairs is a completely viable strategy. I'll leave that choice to your discretion. I disagree with you, Mitsuru. I highly disagree with that. You can dash by pressing, yep, I know that. Enemies will spot you more easily when dashing. I didn't know that.
Just leave everything to yours truly.
Okay, hold on though. Let's check all our items, because we got some new ones now. Cures poison, cure charm, rage. Enables escape from most battles, that's good. And we got 3 twilight fragments. Okay. Let's take a look around. We're of course going to want to try to get the drop on most enemies that we can. Oh, what is that?
Isn't this the school hallway? But now it's all distorted and creepy.
Okay, wait, so I got an item from that? Where is it? A lantern that shines faintly could sell for a low price. Oh!
Hey,
Okay.
let's loot that chest.
Thought it might have been an enemy. Luck band. Wait, didn't I already buy a bunch of those? Don't tell me. I did. That's unlucky. Those luck bands sure didn't work. It was super unlucky. Okay, did I not get anything from that one? Couldn't tell.
Look at it. Wandering around like a clown.
Okay, so I'm gonna want to sneak up behind it, of course. Does it go in any kind of set pattern? No, you don't see me. You see nothing, sir. I don't like how fast they move around. Okay, now he's confused. Good. Stay confused. Alright, go, go, go.
There's 2. Here's your chance to attack.
Okay.
This may be a good test of your skill.
So these ones are the blue masks. What does that mean? Does it mean they're ice type? Escape? No, I don't want to escape. Survey. What do I want it to do? Assist?
If only we knew the enemy's weaknesses. See if you can find them.
Okay, so that just gives me information. So I need to know the weaknesses first. So I'm gonna have him guard first.
How's everyone feeling? Now's the time.
Wind damage? Yeah, let's try wind. Sure. Okay, it's not actually weak to that.
I'll go with.
I don't think ice damage is going to be the right way to go against it.
What's next?
We'll just attack it normally then.
No.
Oh, that's not helpful. I missed. Ooh, that's not good. That was bad. Okay, he was blocking, but he still got hurt. So I could revive her with this.
What's the plan?
Big slash damage to one foe. Let's try to Let's use it on this guy. Miss? Oh no.
Yori's been knocked down. Someone cover for him.
Okay, this is bad.
Down. Try to get them back up.
Alright, I'm gonna need to do something.
Something else. Not that.
Yeah, it's not gonna be enough to kill them. I'm gonna have to use one of these. On who?
Here we go.
On her.
I owe you one.
Ow.
In this situation,
Yeah, I really wish I knew their
This may be a good test of your skills.
traits. So, wind is just normal against them. Let's try just attacking normally. Did it not care? Okay, yeah, it didn't care at all.
You've been knocked down. Can you get her up?
Okay, let's drive him then.
Not over yet. Swing and a miss.
Excellent.
Ooh,
You
phew.
avoided it.
Okay, so he just does slash damage though,
I'll give him hell.
so I'm not sure it's gonna matter.
Enemy down. Keep that up, Yori.
Okay, so he's weakened, so they are weak to slash damage.
Let's keep it rolling. That's one. Let's beat him to a pulp.
Alright, all out attack.
Let's have it, fellas.
Okay, major arcana cards. Besides the minor arcana cards that occasionally appear during shuffle time, major arcana cards may also rarely appear. Only one of each major arcana card may be acquired per day. The number of major arcana cards you can acquire in a day is also limited. Wait, what? Only one of each may be acquired. And the number is, okay, the number is also limited. I think I understand what he's trying to say. When you've acquired the maximum number of major arcana cards, the arcana burst will occur and increase in the ranks of your minor arcana cards. Collect as many major arcana cards as you can. Okay, so I can either get XP up or I can get the Arcana Fool. Which will XP acquired from battles will increase until you leave Tartarus. Yeah, let's, okay, we'll get this. More XP will acquired until you leave.
I kick ass, huh?
Alright. Well, I can't say we did very well there, but I didn't know what their weaknesses were. I'm gonna need to pay attention.
Ha! Perfecto.
Okay, it looks like characters get revived automatically after the battle. Alright, so this is the time where I should be using skills. And we really need HP. SP I'm not as worried about. Alright. There's another one.
There's a shadow.
Got him. Okay, what type are these?
Pay attention next time.
Alright, so do I have any analysis on
Weakness
this?
to win.
It's weak to wind. Okay, thank you. In that case, what do I want to do here?
Can't stop me now.
I could deal slash damage, or I could guard.
I got this.
I probably just want to attack.
What to do?
Should I try doing ice damage? Yeah. Okay, they didn't care too much about that.
Pull the trigger.
Alright, wind damage, let's go. Good, it's weakened.
Enemy down. Good job, Takeba.
Alright, we'll do it again.
Let's finish this.
Nice one, son.
All out attack.
Alright, hopefully this finishes it off. Yeah, once you know their weaknesses, it's definitely a lot easier. You just need to have the options available to actually weaken them. Obtain the Lover's Persona Pixie. Restore HP. Obtain a skill card bash. Okay, we're obviously going with this one. So another new Persona. Good, we're leveling up too.
Oh, pretty well.
Okay, so hold on, let me take a look at that. So we did get a new, yeah, okay. Pixie. Embrace your freedom, dawn of a new tale, pierce the veil. Okay, so let me take a look at its stats. So it does ice, mainly. Friendly fairies of the forest that tend to hide from humans. They like to play tricks on lazy people. It's said they are the souls of the dead, unbaptized children. Weird. Okay, and then this is a thing? Yeah, Twilight Fragment. Alright. Keep going, I guess. Wait, this is where we came from, right? Yeah, it is. This is the start. Alright, up we go.
Oh, stairs!
Okay, now we can actually go up. Look at that.
Well, about that.
You're likely to find a plethora of these strange mineral deposits scattered throughout Tartarus. Supposedly, these formations are the crystallized remains of shadows. There's sure to be useful materials inside them. When you find one, try cracking it open. So, useful materials and breakable stuff. Got it.
Let's get a move on, party people.
Alright. Nope, you didn't see anything.
There's a shadow!
Yep, I see it. Okay, so what are these ones weak to?
Weak to ice.
They're weak to ice. Alright. So what do I want to do here?
Let's see.
Can't
stop me now.
I think I just want him to do a regular attack. They're the same type, right? Yeah, they are.
What are we waiting for? How about one thing?
Alright. Now you're going to be able to do a nice attack, so that's good. Wait, no. You can't do ice. I was wrong. You do healing and wind. Okay, then we're just going to have you do a regular attack. Okay.
What to do?
And now we'll do the ice damage.
The enemy's down.
Good, and we got to do it again. Perfect.
The enemy's down.
Simple enough when the enemies all share elements that I can stun. Okay, so now we can get XP or single shot skill card. I want to try out these skill cards, so let's see what this is about. I feel like I could need them.
Nailed it. Nice going, Junpei.
Okay, so let me see what this skill card's about. So, item. A skill card that bestows single shot. Pierce damage to one foe. So it's just a card that just deals damage for you? Does that take up any kind of turn? That sounds like it could be really, really useful. Just get us out of bad situations. Okay, so I want to use the skill. And I want to heal everybody up. Actually, do I? Never mind, I changed my mind. I don't want to.
If only
We're not
Shadow
hurt
showed
enough.
up during class. Then I'd have a legit reason to skip.
Could you please stop thinking nonsense and focus on the upcoming battle?
Hey, let's
I'm
loot
still
that chest.
suspicious of these areas. Nothing there? Ooh, money. Yeah, I think money is honestly gonna be really, really important.
There's a shadow!
Yeah, I see it. Okay.
There's two.
Okay.
Here's your
This
chance
time
to
we've got
attack.
different ones. So this one's weak to slash. And this one's weak to wind. Okay, so we can use the slash attack here.
Enemy down. Keep that up, Iori.
Okay, so
I got this.
escape. I'm still confused about how I switch characters, or if I even can switch characters. Okay, so we need to use wind. Let's do it. Alright, let's go. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, and another one. If you choose a persona that you already have, then all personas who share the same arcana will gain experience. So it really helps to have a lot of personas around, because that means you could have a lot of XP you gain just by picking up a duplicate. So that'll give XP, or we could gain money. How much money are we talking here? We probably still want to get this one though, right?
And that's how it's done.
Mask of Tartarus.
Oh yeah, you
Okay, and that one got leveled up too.
move. Nailed it. Nice going, Junpei.
Nice, everyone's leveling up nicely. Fortunately, our SP cost is pretty low right now, so it seems like we can actually go for quite a while before we need to stop. And honestly, HP doesn't seem to matter that much, as long as we get the drop on them and can stun them.
Oh, can we go up those
We just need to
stairs?
make sure that we're able to kill them. But if we ever do get hit, we're just one shot and we're dead, so that sucks.
By the way,
I keep a running record on hand of each area you explore. After you've established a route, navigating you through it again should be no issue. However, due to Tartarus' changing nature, these records become useless the next time you visit. When exploring, you can press that to open the minimap to show your current location as well as the paths you traveled. It also displays information on enemy and treasure locations, so don't hesitate to check it every now and then. After finding the stairs, you can use a shortcut to move to the next floor from any spot. It can be worth your while to scour the current floor before moving on to the next.
it's a treasure chest.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm not going to be missing any treasure chests, most likely. Yeah, the issue here is when there's going to be multiple of these enemies, and we're not going to be able to get the jump on them. I feel like in that kind of situation, we're gonna have some
Slow down
problems.
for a sec. Hey, don't leave me behind.
What's up, Yucatan? You tired already?
Gotcha. All right. What do we got?
There's two. Here's your chance to attack.
Okay, this one's weak to slash. That's fine. Give the slash.
Enemy down. Keep that up, Iori.
All right. And this one is weak
The
to
enemy weakness to
wind.
wind.
So we're just gonna give it a normal slash for now.
Pull the
And
trigger.
do wind. We're gonna have to start refilling her SP at some point here.
Let's finish this.
Nice
All
run,
right, tits for
Junpei.
Alex. Here we go.
The battles in this aren't too complicated so far, but they're very satisfying. Like all the animations and everything. Obtained the Justice Persona Angel. Okay, so this is a new one.
Yes, we did it.
Okay. And we're leveling up as well, that's good.
Nailed it. Nice going, Junpei.
Okay, so hold on, let's take a look at our new persona. Angel. Okay, quite an outfit there. What is its stuff? Okay, so I don't know exactly if I'm reading this right. Is it weak to dark, or is it good at doing dark? Like, is that what that means? I don't really fully understand that. Let's see its what is it? No, I didn't want to change. What I wanted to do is check its stats. Okay, so it can actually do wind. Let's actually change to it. Yeah. That can do wind. This can do, what is that? Hold on. High chance to confuse one foe. So there's a confusing abilities too. So it's a status effect. Raises one ally's accuracy and evasion for 3 turns. That seems really strong. Fire damage, ice damage. Interesting. Okay, yeah, it seems useful. We'll see how much we're going to be able to make use of that. Cure water. Okay, what does that do? I assume it cures status effects? No, it's 50 HP to all allies. Okay, cool. Got a sellable item, that's good. Let's wait till that thing moves again.
Hey, let's loot that chest.
Oh, 3 enemies this time. Uh-oh.
Looks like the enemy's weak to ice.
Okay, it's weak to ice.
Plan.
He can do fire and he can do slash. Is there anyone who's weak to fire or slash?
Looks like the enemy's weak to ice.
Okay, wind and ice.
Weakness to wind.
We don't know about fire though, right?
Enemy's weakness to wind.
Okay, this one we know it doesn't care about fire. This one we have no idea. So let's do fire on this one. And we'll find out. Gotta experiment now. Resist, okay. So it doesn't care.
Looks like the enemy's weak to ice.
What to do?
Okay, I want to switch, right? Yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. That's the wrong one. Where's the one that can do ice? This one.
Looks like the enemy's weak to ice.
Okay, just making sure.
Looks like the enemy's weak to ice.
Go.
All right, the enemy's down.
Alright, we do it again.
All right, the enemy's down.
Alright, and I can't do much more, so
Look for the enemy's weakness to win.
we don't know its weaknesses to a few things. Can I do any of those abilities? Hold on. Oh, wait.
Never mind.
Wait, hold on a second.
Enemy's weakness to win.
Why does it say weak if I look at this? Like, what is it? Why is it saying weak there? Because that enemy's not weak to that element.
Not that.
And I can't switch my persona now that I've used it. I guess I can't. I'm just gonna attack it normally. Okay. And now it's weak to wind, right?
The enemy's weakness to win.
So let's use wind.
Let's finish this with a bang.
Alright, here we go. I'm just gonna try to get as high as I can in this tower. I mean, that is the goal, but I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see what I can manage here. So far, it's not too bad, but that's only because we've been able to stun everything and then immediately kill it afterwards. Revival beats, those are super important. Oh, is that a warp out of here? Seems like it is. So if I go in here, I'm not locked out, right?
One teleporter sighted. That'll take us back to the entrance, but I'm down to keep going.
Yeah, I'm also down to keep going. Alright, let's go then. Go, go, go.
Look at it.
It's a group of 3. You have the initiative.
Okay.
Look for the enemy's weakness to win. Look
So
for the
none of
enemy's
these
weakness to win.
are weak to anything that this guy does.
Look for the enemy's weakness to win.
So you might as well just...
What's next? What's the plan?
Yeah, I might as well just do a regular slash. That's it. And they're weak to wind, right?
Look for the enemy's weakness
Yeah.
to win.
So we'll do this against this one.
That's an enemy down. Good job, Takeba.
Alright, and we'll do it again.
Pull the trigger.
He's gonna need more SP after this, for sure.
Good hit.
Okay, I could use her ability here as well. Or I could just attack normally and use wind on him, right? Which one of these has wind? You. Let's go.
The enemy's down.
Right, go. I don't know if it's a good idea to just lower all their SP equally or not. Okay, what's this? HP recovery. Money. XP. I want money. 780, that's nice. I think money is what's most important to us right now, getting better equipment.
Let's do the same thing for our next fight.
I mean, I'll try. Alright, hold on. Before we do that, though, I think you're gonna need more SP. Oh, but I don't have many of these, but I still think it's worth it.
Found the stairs. Wanna head up?
Okay, let's keep going. We'll see how far we can make it.
Careful. The enemy's nearby.
I'm detecting a powerful enemy up ahead. Everyone stay sharp. These are new, yeah. Okay, we might just die here. Judging by the frequency of the signal, this is undoubtedly a stronger foe. It would be a wise decision to regroup before approaching.
That's...
A device there. We may be able to use it. Do check it out. Isn't that just gonna warp us back? The console's displaying a series of numbers. I see. Go ahead and select the first floor on that device. That should bring you back. I don't want to. I'm gonna fight. The question is, do we want to heal up a little bit? I think I just want to go and attack.
No.
I know you're eager to go on, but use that device to return here for now. Okay, fine.
No.
Fine, fine. The game really just wants me to leave. We'll do it.
I knew it. Those devices are teleporters. They're portals that are all connected to one another. Once activated, you should be able to travel between any of the other devices. Be sure to activate any you come across. They'll be quite useful during future expeditions.
Yeah, they let you warp to exactly that spot, right? Not all teleporters are one way. You'll sometimes encounter another type of teleporter. This teleporter works like an elevator. It allows you to travel between floors with teleporters or return to the entrance. Use them to explore Tartarus more efficiently. Okay, that's great and all. Can I go back?
Salut.
You currently explored up to floor 5. Where do you want to resume expedition? From floor 5. Floor 5, you said. Understood. This teleporter should take you there right away. Stay safe out there. Oh wait, actually, should I merge some of my things? Hold on. I'm actually curious about what my options are now for this. For the fusion.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Let's see.
Are
Fusion.
you in search of
Search.
What kind of persona do you desire?
Okay, so what do we got here? So there's all these different ones we can merge to get all these other different ones. Can I see any information on
Take
this?
all the time you need.
You can't control this one yet.
I can't control it yet? What do you mean by that?
This
Like a-
persona is powerful.
Like I don't have the ability to use
This
it?
power might be too much for you.
Huh. What does that mean? So
This
is it
persona is powerful.
is it also like Pokemon where you're not going to be able to control them if they're like too high level for you? Silky. Bewilder and Boofer? Distress.
This persona
It's
is
the same one?
powerful. This would be a wise choice. This persona is powerful.
Huh. So do I want to mess with any of this right now? I actually don't think so.
Very well.
I just wanted to see what my options were, and I think with what my options are, I'm gonna stay still for now. All right, let's try this. Oops. I wonder what the consequences are of dying, by the way. I'm curious. Okay, here we go. Is there any way to get a drop on these guys? It doesn't seem like it, but I'm gonna sprint in and try.
All right.
It's enemy territory up ahead. Are you ready for battle? Let's go. Okay, never mind. I guess I can't get the drop on them.
All right.
Ready, let's go. All right, we need to know what they're weak to first.
This is beyond the level of an ordinary shadow. Watch yourselves.
All right, so what do I want to do? Well, we can't hold back. We're gonna want to do fire damage first. See how they like that. They're weak to fire. That's great. Okay. That's huge. That's huge. Okay. All right, the fact that I got that luckily first try is amazing. I mean, I don't see a reason why we wouldn't do an all-out attack, right? Good. Alright, so they're gonna get a chance to attack? Ooh! That hurt. Okay, so do I have any fire at my disposal? I do!
Alright, the enemy's down.
What to do?
Good.
This is our chance. Let's wipe them out.
Okay, so it's gonna give him a chance to attack though after I do this again. But I think I still need to do it.
Here we go.
Okay, so they're nearly dead, but I'm also pretty dead here. Okay, so what can we do here?
In this situation,
We can try wind, or we can try to heal. I think we just go all out for the attack though. Okay, it resists wind. That makes sense. Alright. Fire again. Let's go. Alright, let's go. All out attack. Why not? Okay, this should finish it off. I got really lucky.
Well done.
Trying fire there.
Let's continue exploring.
Okay, awesome. Awesome. A lot of bonus XP. We're leveling all up. So I'm level 6 now. So when I reach level 7, then I'll be able to use that level 7 persona, perhaps?
This I can fight even better.
Good, good, good. And we've got a new skill, Patra. Wait, let me see this. Cures distress, confuse, charm, rage, fear for one ally. Okay. We still haven't been affected by a status effect yet.
Nicely done.
Well done, everyone. That was a formidable opponent. Okay, my stunning performance aside, aren't all of us totally on the same wavelength now? Let's not bring up your stunning performance ever. And I'd rather not be on the same wavelength as you either. But why not? Teamwork makes the dream work, right?
jeez.
Well, I guess you have a point. Let's keep up the good work, Salad-kun. We're doing good work for a new team. Let's keep up the pace. Right now, Tartarus is our only lead to unravel the mystery behind the Dark Hour. Alrighty, let's just keep on moving. So I can keep on moving, but we are pretty hurt, so I need to fix that up real quick. So I think the way I'm gonna want to do that is, since Yukari's the one with the most health, she's gonna go heal everybody. Like that. Yeah. Alright, now we're gonna keep moving. Because we can.
Oop, I spy some treasure.
Bead. Just bead? What does that mean? Fully restored HP for an ally. Nice.
Let's see.
You're doing great, but I'm sure that last battle must have worn you out some. If you continue on now, there's no telling when you'll find another teleporter. Since there's one right here, I suggest you make use of it and stop for a break. You suggest that?
How's work?
It would seem your enemies grow stronger with every floor. Despite the imminent danger, it stands to reason we've gained valuable experience. Let's continue on. She tells me not to go, but I want to go.
Hey, let's loot that chest.
Which one? This one? Odd morsel. What is that? In battle, restore 150 HP to one ally, low chance of side effect. The side effect thing is scary, but I think it's probably just like confusion or whatever. Although I don't know how that works just yet. Okay, that thing is looking right at us, which is a problem. So we're not going to have the initiative.
Is that?
There's a shadow up ahead. I'll take this opportunity to teach you about shifting. Shifting?
Let's do this.
Get ready, here it comes. I'll provide you with support as well. Oh, more tutorializing?
All right. Let me tell you about a new tactic called shifting. When you knock an enemy down, shifting allows you to leverage that opening to let someone else take action. Once you do, your offense can follow up with whoever you passed your action to. If you can coordinate well with your team, you'll be able to claim victory with even greater efficiency.
So this lets me change characters, basically.
Pull this off now. Go ahead and give it a try.
If you shift during a one more, you can pass the chance. So a one more is when you do an attack that the enemy's weak to and they get knocked over, right? You can pass the chance for an extra attack to another party member. Press LT to hand over the turn to someone else. Make use of everyone's strength to battle efficiently. Alright. Wind. Slash. Okay, so I can slash this one. And then I can switch, right? With the LT. Okay. Left trigger. Yes. Oh, I got an achievement for that. Okay, so now we need to use the wind on this guy, right?
That's an enemy down. Good job, Takeba.
All right, and then again.
Weakness to win. I have to do this. I won't lose. All right, chance for an all-out attack.
Here we go again. But is this going to be enough to finish them off? Yep, looks like it is.
You won. Now let's move on.
So, is it every 5 floors that we reach a teleporter is my question. So we can get another persona, another arcana, to obtain the Mizo gem. Let's get the arcana stuff, because I think that's what's most valuable. Arcana burst. When you're collected all the major arcana cards that can appear in a day, Arcana burst will occur and you can acquire a minor arcana card of your choice. The ranks of them that appear will increase until you leave Tartarus at the end of the day. Try activating Arcana burst as often as possible to collect stronger minor arcana cards. So, in other words, I now am even more incentivized to try to stay here longer. Alright, well, we want money. Money is what we want the most of, for sure. Alright, cool. New skill, Bash. Ooh! Okay, so we have another new damage type. Strike damage.
Yes!
I see, so basically we're working together to battle more effectively. In combat, you should be as coordinated as possible. Put it to good use. How long is this dark hour? Things are still going on. Feels like we've been in here longer than an hour. Okay, that's the way up.
Hey, let's loot that chest.
Oh, there is enemies here. Run! Run, run, run. You didn't see me. You saw nothing.
We've covered everything on this floor.
You hear that?
Nope.
Come on, next floor's awaiting.
We did not cover everything. Okay, good. Okay, so you can actually get another chance.
Detecting 3 targets. Take them out.
Okay, so I don't think I actually got a...
The enemy is weak to slashes.
I don't think I actually got the right thing there going there, but it is what it is. Should I do a powerful slash? No, let's do a regular one. I think we're fine, yeah.
Enemy down. Keep that up, Iori. Looks like the enemy's weak to ice.
Weak to
Go
ice,
for the enemy's weakness to wind.
wind. Okay, so we'll shift to us. And we'll use ice
The
on
enemy's weakness to wind.
this one. There we go.
All right, the enemy's down.
All right, and then we switch to you
It's all you.
What's next?
and wind.
Nice one, son.
And all out attack. Okay, and we get more money. I'm just gonna gather as much as I can. That way we're gonna be able to outfit ourselves properly next time. Alright, up we go.
All right, squad, move out.
No teleporter yet. We're just gonna have to keep moving. I do like that you can get out of the range of these guys and then come back again. There we go. That one we actually got an advantage. Ooh, these are new.
This may be a good test of your skill.
What the heck is this? It's a hand with a head on it. Alright, so we're gonna want to try a regular attack.
This may be a good test of your skill.
Okay, so it's normal against it.
Situation.
We'll try a regular pierce. Okay. How about... what do I want to try on it? Maybe lightning? No, we don't have lightning. Fire? Yeah, I'll try fire. Oh, it's weak to fire. There we go, found it. Just had to keep going until I found the solution here.
It's time for
I get three chances to find the weakness. And I found it. Okay, obtain the lover's persona Silky or obtain money. Alright, we'll get the persona. We gotta collect those as much as we can. Hellish bow tie.
well.
Hold on a second. We're getting new equipment. Can I equip any of this? Where's this hellish bow tie? Small red bow tie could sell for a low price. Okay, so there's sellable stuff. I see. We're getting just loot that we're gonna convert into money later.
You gotta run.
That's fine.
Bite, and climb stairs. You know, I'm actually pretty fit, huh?
Oh,
Nothing
this is
here
the
makes
beginning.
sense. Whatever happens, don't overdo it.
Oh, more monsters.
Hey, there's a treasure chest.
Okay, I don't think I got the advantage there, sadly. Oh, no, I did.
Two weak enemies. You have the initiative.
Yep.
Like this.
Enemy down. Keep that up, Iori.
Okay, hold on a second.
Looks like the enemy's weak to ice.
Weak to ice, okay. So we'll switch to myself. I probably should figure out what else it's weak to. But it is what it is. We're not gonna worry about that right now. I'll experiment more later.
Now, it's time to roll.
Is this animation skippable? It's not. But that's fine. It's a good animation. More skill cards. The skill card Dia. What's Dia? I kind of feel like skill cards are going to be really important to have. Let's do it. skill cards might save my life someday, so we're gonna go with that.
Haha! Perfecto.
Okay, so now we got stairs downwards, which is interesting. No enemy?
Oh, can we go up those stairs?
Yeah, we can go up the stairs,
Oh,
all
that
right.
reminds me.
How are you feeling? You're not likely to make much meaningful progress when you're worn down. Be sure to recover if your health is low. It isn't prudent to risk your well-being unnecessarily. Auto-recover. You can press right bumper during an exploration to automatically recover HP. A party member's recovery skill will be used to instantly... Oh! It'll cost SP. Okay, but I'd like to
It's a treasure chest.
decide myself whose skill to use, so I don't know about that. I like the idea of picking who has the most SP to spare to do the healing.
Ugh, the way the shadows wriggle and squirm is so gross.
I know, right? It's like they were ripped right out of a nightmare.
I mean, that might be true. They might have been ripped out of a
Here's your
nightmare.
chance to attack.
Okay, so
Weakness is fire.
they're weak to fire. We know that now. So that means we can use fire here, but I want to bash them first and see how they do against bash damage. They don't care. Alright, awesome.
Pull the trigger.
So let's also find out how weak they are to wind. Oh, I'm running low on SP though. Here. Oh, wrong person. We do have enough SP to do this though, so we're fine.
The enemy's down. Good hit. Nicely done. Enemy eliminated.
Oh, I was dumb there. I did that wrong. Whatever, it's fine.
What's the plan?
Let's just kill it normally now. Oh wait, no, actually I shouldn't, should I? Yeah, because it's gonna do that.
Can you get her off?
What to do?
Let's just do this. Let's finish it off. Okay, I totally screwed that up.
You won. Now let's move
I
on.
was messing around a little too much there. Okay, we actually got a normal ending screen this time around. Money or more XP? Money. Alright, cool.
Takeba's about to collapse. Can she be healed?
Sorry,
Yeah.
could you...
I mean, I can lend you a hand, but it's actually you who's gonna lend yourself a hand here, I think. There we go. Let's do that. And then we're gonna need to... Okay, there's actually... SP improving items are pretty rare, it looks like. So that's kind of scary. Let's see if we can make it out of here without having to waste
Shadow
one.
spotted. What's the plan?
Okay, there's another direction we could have gone here, right? This way?
Ooh, maybe there's some...
Okay, I need to make sure that I conserve our SP a little bit here.
We got the upper hand.
The enemy is weak to slashes.
Weak to slash, good. Alright, so let's do this. Good.
Keep that up, Iori.
And you are
The
weak
enemy's
to
weakness
wind.
Looks like the enemy's weak to ice.
Alright, we're gonna shift to you.
Go for the enemy's weakness to win. What next?
Good.
The enemy's down. Good hit.
Alright, and we do need to do this.
What to do?
Looks like the enemy's weak to ice.
Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna mess around here this time. Let's make sure we do this properly. I only have enough for like one more skill, but see if I can avoid having to waste too much. Zio. More skill cards. Let's get more XP. Good. Level up. Zeo. Oh, that's new. We have an electric type attack now. Deals weak electric damage to one foe. Okay, so we actually have more
Nice going, Junpei.
types than we did before. Wait, hold on. Treasure chest. Cure water. Okay. It's another one of those things. Alright, let's just try it.
Hey, let's loot that chest.
It's a group of 3. You have the initiative.
Okay, fire. We can deal with this.
Enemy down. Keep that up, Iori.
Now, give him hell.
The enemy's down.
Alright, and this one's weak to wind. Perfect, see? Alright, nice. So we don't actually have to waste any abilities on our main character here.
I have to do this. Time to shine.
Good. So now the only question is if the all-out attack kills everything. Hopefully it does. The enemies are still getting stronger. Ooh, it doesn't. It wasn't enough. So this one's...
In this situation,
We can do this, right? Wait, no, that's not weak to that.
Enemy's weakness is fire.
It's weak to fire. What do I want to do here?
Pull the trigger.
Let's not mess around. Let's use our full ability.
Takeba, finish the enemy.
Okay, I'm not gonna use my SP there.
You
There we
won.
go.
Now let's move on.
Okay, that's alright. Alright, we'll get more XP or more money. I don't know what's better, but like this one's golden, so it makes me think like this should be better. So I'm just gonna get it. More new skills, single shot. So now I have a pierce ability on my main character.
Don't be so reckless. You won't have enough stamina.
Yeah, I know, I'm being very reckless right now. I'm not gonna disagree.
Hey, let's loot that chest.
There's a chest? Oh, over there. Odd morsel. Okay, where's the way up and out of here? It past this guy? I don't think that's it. Is it this way? I'm
Found the
confused.
stairs. Wanna head up?
Oh, yep, let's head up. I think we're gonna have to ignore these enemies for a little bit. Maybe it's not worth it. Maybe I should still keep fighting the enemies. I don't know how long this will go on. And we need to keep ourselves
Is that
leveled.
treasure?
No, you saw nothing.
Man, I'm parched. I'm gonna go ahead and say there are no vending machines here, huh?
Even if there were, why on earth would I buy a drink in a shady place like this? We could head back, but it's your call.
Okay, so I could head back, but I wouldn't be able to warp back here. So I might actually want to keep going. But we don't have SP. It's probably the smart move to head back. Okay, we're gonna keep fighting until we lose all of our SP that we've got for everybody, and then we'll head out. We won't go for the next elevator thing.
This may be a good test of your skill.
Alright, let's try Bash. That's gonna use our HP instead of SP. Ooh, critical!
Keep that up, Iori.
So,
This
but they're
may be
not
a
weak
good
to
test
it.
of your skill.
It was just a critical.
Can't stop me now.
Alright, we'll try a regular slash. Alright, and then we can try wind. It's a flying type though, so surely wind is not good at it. Yeah, let's just try pierce. How about that?
What to do?
Yeah, we'll use the rest of our SP. We gotta find out. Okay, it's weak to ice.
The enemy's down. Let's finish.
There we go. Got lucky. I'm trying to see if it's like the color of the mask, which tells me something about their weaknesses. I feel like it is. Alright, more XP.
Doing pretty well.
Alright, now we have actually no SP for our main character, so it's a little scary. So maybe we do just leave now. Let me just see if there's any chests to grab.
Yo, there's a shadow.
I can just sneak out of here. There's that.
Can we go up those stairs?
Okay, we could. We should probably get out of here, though. I think getting out of here is the right move. Go, go, go!
All right.
Yeah, we're heading back. Yeah, it's possible that I was just right, like really close to another elevator that would just take us back, but it's fine. Alright, now let's go back in here again. Let's take another look at what fusions we have available. One final look, and then we'll go to sleep.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Because I feel like at this point,
Well,
we might be able to actually do
shall
something.
we take a look?
So our level is 6. So I think that still means we
This
can't use
power
these.
might be too much for you. You can't control this one yet. This power might be too much for you.
Yeah, okay, so we are still too low for level. Darn. Okay.
It is a special persona you desire, is it not?
Okay, I actually have almost enough to make Fortuna. But I need the unicorn. How do I make the unicorn? You can see their abilities here. And if I look at this,
Will you choose?
choose the first persona and then the dyad fusion.
Take all the time you need to consider.
So this is just showing us what we can create based on that search, right? I think that's all that that's showing
Are you
us.
finished?
All right, let's leave.
We look.
Let's leave. We're not going to fuse anything today. Next time I play, well, we're probably going to do some fusions. But for now, I'm a little bit hesitant to try any of that. So I think for now we're done. We used up all of most of our SP. What's the matter? You done for the day? Yeah, let's call it quits. All right, rest up and come prepared for our next expedition. Yeah, I definitely want to see what the price is on SP restoring equipment. If it's really cheap, I'm gonna get a bunch of it, and then we'll be able to push forward a lot better. You can hear people talking.
You know what?
Is it just me, or have there been more weird people around lately?
Wow.
The ones with apathy syndrome? There were some in my neighborhood too. It's seriously creepy. Sometimes I wonder what'll happen if I end up like that. It just depresses me. Maybe we'll be okay if we exercise and improve our stamina. Actually, I heard that the track team is still accepting new members. Maybe running will make us stronger? Seems like the track team is recruiting new members. Maybe I can learn about it if I visit their club room. Will that increase our agility, maybe? The first bell has rung. Like, is that another way for us to improve our stats? Class is ended for today. Apparently the track team is recruiting new members. If I can find out where they practice, maybe I can see about possibly joining the team. Okay, wait, what's... Magician rank 1? Alright, wait, and I have mail too? What is this? Social link? Wait, what? Magician, oh, I see. So the Fool is connected to these people, and the Magician is connected to this guy only right now. That's how that works. So, like, our classmates are divided into categories. Curious. And this is the calendar. Let's see. Does it go to the next April? Yeah, because this is April right now. We got nothing in particular going on, right? And then the calendar only goes up to a year. It only goes up till next April. And that's when it ends. So yeah, that seems to confirm my idea that something's happening next year. I mean, they basically told me that, so it's not like that's a huge big brain moment on my part or anything. Magic Band is magic +1? I need to know a little bit more about what those stats do before I make a decision on that. Okay, but I think that I'm actually gonna end it there for today. There's still a lot more people to talk to. There's still a lot more things to do. Clearly a lot more to learn. This game is actually really in depth with the systems in it and the gameplay in it. I didn't expect that. Obviously I didn't know what to expect going into this game. All I knew, as I said at the beginning, was that people who play Danganronpa or other games like that, they seem to reference Persona or say that they have played Persona. And that's all I knew. So I figured it was an anime style game. And also I think some of the Persona characters were in one of the Super Smash Bros. Games. And I might have seen them there as well. So that's possible, although I don't really remember too much. But again, I didn't really have much to go off of when starting this game. I figured, I think, in my head, that this would be a very story-focused game, where it would just be like a visual novel, and that would be it. I didn't expect and it is a very story-focused game, I can tell, but I didn't expect there to be this level of gameplay to it, and I'm really enjoying that. It's sort of like it's a turn-based battle-style gameplay. It's like a Pokemon-style gameplay, or a Honkai Star Rail, maybe, type gameplay would be possibly more accurate of a description. And I'm really enjoying it. So, I don't know where the story's gonna go for here. I don't know what's up with our main character. I don't know if I may be reading too much into it about our main character and his personality. I don't feel like I am. I don't feel like I'm reading too much into it, because why the heck would this guy just come in here, no thoughts, sign his life away, and be like, oh yeah, I'm not going to mention that to anybody. Oh yeah, I go into this door, and I talk to this weird guy and this weird lady talking about fusing stuff, and I'm just not going to mention it to anybody. I feel like he's hiding stuff from everybody on purpose, and he's hiding us stuff from, like, there's stuff that us, the player, don't know about him. And I'm really suspicious of him. Like, he's maybe, like, is our main character gonna turn traitor at some point and reveal that he was actually working for the shadows all along, and he wanted to become the new overlord of shadows or some nonsense? I don't know anything. So we'll see how that goes. Either way, I'm really enjoying the story. I'm really enjoying the gameplay. I'm loving the music, if you didn't realize that already. And I'm loving the visuals and the lighting and everything. So this has been great. This is a fantastic first impression for this game, and I'm very excited to continue it on next time. So hopefully you're enjoying watching me play through it, and I'll see you guys then. So like, subscribe, and all those things, and bye-bye.